Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and I'm back today to show you my design team project for KS4U. I did a craft with me live a couple of days ago, and I'll show you how I did the first couple of pages, but unfortunately I had to take that video down because apparently it was copyright claimed that because I had the radio on in the background, so that wasn't allowed, so I had to, well, I took it down to avoid getting into trouble. So I am sorry about that. But the few ladies that did come and watch, they would have seen what I was making. So anyway, so it is finished now, and I like to share it with you. So it is my mental clock shaped little book, and I really love how it turned out. I really do. So this is the page that I did live, and it is the shape of a mental clock, which is a die that I trace around on my fabric and cut it up. And the die is actually from Heartfelt Creation. I think it's called Moment in Time or something like that. Yeah, so that is the what I use to trace out the mental piece clock. And so the first page here is, you can see I've got a beautiful little girl holding her two dolls. It's a cabochon, glass cabochon, and so I just kind of first of all, on the back of the page, I used this beautiful fabric, lace fabric that I got for my package, and I will put the link below for KS4U, and yes, you should go and check it out. She also did a live about 2 weeks ago, and the prices was amazing, and she will be doing another one next month if you like to watch it and grab some bargains. So yeah, all you have to do is just subscribe and you'll be notified of the live sale and whatnot. It's either on my channel or on Sierra's channel. So yes, I will put the links below. So I kind of built it up. I have a bit of that fabric I show you there at the back. I just got a trace around it and then put it on the bottom, and I layered it up. I've used some vintage doily, and then there's another one, and then this one here is actually the beautiful daisy trim that I got, and I use that at the back also just to build it up. And I just love how they turn up. So this is, of course, what I got from my package, and same as all these flowers, which is this bouquet. I just love the flowers on there. This is the bouquet that I got. I mean, there is about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there's about 12 bunches in there, I think. 10 or 12 bunches in there, and I just nipped out the flowers and then glue it on, and there's another one there, and a little bit applique. And this is actually a an old wedding fabric. It's so soft. It's a wedding dress that I bought, and I just took off all the applique, and this I couldn't get myself to throw away because it is super soft. So I just rip it a strip and tie a bow, and I love how it turned out. And then I got a little pin there, and I've got one of these Tim Holtz metal little words that love, and I got a tiny little Wincy charm that I just adore as well. So, but down here I have this mulberry flower rose. The color is just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So at the bottom another scrap piece of applique. So there's a lot of scraps that I'm using on this because it's a small book, you know, just use up your scraps. And then this word is from A Trace of Sparkle, her Etsy shop. So that's where I got it from. And so inside is the little pocket I made. So you can see I also layered it with this lace fabric, and then around the edges I used this trim. This is a trim that I also got from the package, my May Design Team package. And then I added a little bit of wedding applique, and then a little piece of this applique that I snipped off a piece that I will show you there. And this is an old vintage doily that I snipped up, and I thought that looked quite nice as a reinforcer on that eyelet. So this is a pocket, and this pocket I use this amazing lace. I love this lace. I'm asking for more. Hopefully she has more. It's oh, I love this. Didn't realize it's so beautiful. Well, like you do normally, most things you don't until you get it, isn't it? So I just put another one of these daisy on there, and then another little snippet of the applique, wedding applique, just to offset it. And so that's the pocket. And I just make another. This is a, you know, snippets kind of tag that I just built up. I did it on the live video. And just built up with, you know, on a piece of cardstock, and just lay it up with scraps. And then I have that word that this is the applique from one of the doilies from Cares for You. I just snipped up and I stuck it on, so it's like a little tap. And that word is from Trace of Sparkle. So that goes in there. On this page, there we go. It's just adorable. Just trying to see that everything is in. Look at this gorgeous little girl. She's picked something up. She's found something. And look at her face. So this little fringe here is actually from the flower. From this flower that I got from my design team package as well. So I just thought it'd be nice just to cut open that little stitch and then open up, and you got a nice ready ruffle, which is great for you know, framing your pictures and stuff, isn't it, on your page. And then I just got another bunch of that beautiful soft fabric from the wedding dress that I had, and just kind of lay the cabochon on top and just give it that. I just love that look. And then a little piece of rosette flower, and then underneath is an old doily as well. And then this is the fabric I use underneath is this one. Again, look at this is all I got left, so I need more of this. Hopefully there is more. So that's what I laid at the bottom. And then to build up this bit here, so that is the applique I had. And then this is a little snippet that is left. Where is it? That I snipped up that bit and I put it there. Just trying to get it into frame. Yeah, so I built up this bouquet, and this is another my all-time favorite, I think. This is vintage. It's a big bunch like that. I snipped it off and I use it, well, use it many times out of that bunch, and this is what I got left. It's sold out now because of all the sale and all that, so everything is snapped up. I just love this. It's lace, you see, and then it's got all this gold shimmering thread. So I just tied it with this hand-dyed seam binding just over that bouquet, and then I also stuck one of Tim Holtz metal label thing on there that I found. So that's what I use. And on this side, is again is a pocket. So the bottom, the edge of the background of that is this gorgeous lace. It is another beautiful one, so I just laid it downwards and then trim around the clock shape. And then this is one of my appliques. And then around this edge I use is this trim, this tiny trim. It is so useful and I love it. So just trim around it, and then down here this is an old trim of an old tablecloth with IT dyed. I just kind of pleated it as I went along and then glue it down so it's a pocket. And then this is a beautiful embroidered trim from my own stash. And this is from the my package as well, another one of the satin net flowers. There is so many beautiful flowers on the website, in the shop, really worth checking out. I know a lot of people, including myself, say that it's very difficult to see because the pictures are small, but try to tap on it, it will zoom large, or just enlarge it on on your iPad or something, and you'll be able to see it more clearly. And sometimes you just take a long shot, just buy it, and then you'll be surprised, surprisingly surprised that it is amazing, like I did with many of these flowers. This is a tag, again, it's made out of scraps, paper at the back, and then I just put a hole through there and tie this gorgeous soft lace from the wedding dress, and then just scrub the cheesecloth, and then I've got some there's some fabric, and then this is that lace I was telling you before, and then it's just layered there perfectly. Then more scraps, applique, just layered it up, I did, and then this is from my stash. I love this. And then I got face, so that go in there. So all the words you see is all from the digital from Trace of Sparkle. I think you all know her. She's an amazing crafter, and she just recently started coming out with some digital as well. So beautiful, beautiful digital. So this page, again, it's a gorgeous little girl. Oh, she's kind of praying. And then the back I've layered out, okay, with lots of layers. This is an applique, and then there's that little daisy flower again. And this little snippet there is from this lace. I kind of just split it, gathered it and tuck it underneath. So it looks quite nice. And there's doilies on top. And this is a doily which I snipped into the side. It's like how you say it? It's got segments, so I just snipped into every other and tuck it down, so it's like a windmill. So it's like a windmill. So I thought, right, rather than a plain round one, which is too big, I wanted to make it smaller. So I just tuck one edge in and make it into like a windmill. And then layer up again. So I've got this flower, which is all from KS4U, with a little bit of tiny doily. And then this is a snippet of applique I got left. I can see I use my beautiful lace again. I love this wedding net. It's a piece of applique from my own stash. And then another beautiful mulberry flower, a rose. There's this bunch here. This is from my package, and this is also from my design package. This is a whole bouquet there. Like I said, you know, just have a look around, and then you see that they are more beautiful in person. So, so that is that page. Now we have this one here. Get that one out of the way. So, there we go. You see that lace I was telling you? Isn't that multifunctional? I just love it. So I used early on as a pocket, and now I use it as a belly band, and I cut this hollow bit out, this middle bit out, and just thread a trim over. You could thread lace, you could thread ribbons, and I just think that is amazing. It is a beautiful piece of lace. So I have also used that one, which is from KS4U again. It's that lace. And then at the edge again, using the trim. And that is that piece of lace that I use. I just gather a bunch there and take it, you know, tuck it, leave it dangling on the edge. Then you can see, here we go. So kind of dangling on the edge. And this is a brad. It's epoxy brad, and I just went through there, and then you can't see, so it's all secure on there. So this page, I could see another gorgeous cabochon. I built it up again with lots of vintage doilies, and then I just went around with that wedding fabric, just around that frame, over that daisy flower again. And there's a bunch of that beautiful vintage flowers. And this is one of my appliques. And just to give you a heads up as well, this coming Sunday I'll be doing a sale with Sarah, and I'll be doing a lot of applique bundles. So if you like to get some or like to join us, do come over. I will put the an announcement in the post in my Facebook group, my Facebook page, I meant. Yeah, so that is that lovely vintage style applique. And then here you can see, again, I use another brad, which got a clock on there. And then I use this lace, I tie a bow on this corner. And then another one of my beautiful flowers from KS4U, from my design team package. That I just love. It was really bright white, so I kind of just went over it with the dauber that I has been distressing the edges of the label, which is tea dye, I believe. So I just went over it just to make it not too sharp, same as this lace, so it's not too bright. And then here is sparkle, because it's a girl, you need lots of sparkle, so I put sparkle, and I put some sparkle glitter around that. This is trace of sparkle as well. Couple of brads put there, which is, you can see, sparkly for a reason. I got another of these metal label there, Tim Holtz, and I've got a little sparkle dangly there, a charm. So add it on there. So here we go. So that is that page. So on this side, take this out. So that is a tag, all right. So these brads over there actually attached to this lace, which I have cut out of this one again. I just used that bit there. So I secure it over the two. You can see that it's two little tiny holes inside the flowers. So that's where my brads went through. So that is nice secure with that. And then I just lay it out with grays, and then this lovely sequins flower again. Just lay it out with some snippets. And this is one of my all-time favorite Marie Antoinette appliques, which will be in the sale. I absolutely love that. So that's my belly band. And that is the again the fabric, the lace fabric. And there's another cluster again. So the tag is a long, it's a digital I had for a while, and I found it, so I just was looking for paper, so I just used that, fold it a bit, so it's like a tab. Layer it with the laces and scraps and the word trust. So and this, you can see I use a little bit of this eyelet for my design team package. So I kind of layered it up. Excuse me. And I've got a couple of that little snippet of that trim as well. And then this is vintage. This is a vintage tiny small sequin trim. Just put on there, and I'll put it around inside as well. Just went squiggly on there. So that I thought goes nicely, just tuck inside here. It won't fall off, but I just added another little paper clip with a little dangle of beads, and then just kind of clip over. And that is that. So last but not least, oh, does that come off somewhere? Last page. Okay, and this is another gorgeous lady, little girl. So lots of layers of doily just to build it up, and then you can see these daisy flower underneath. I think I use it on all of them just to lift it up and also give a little bit of interest, doesn't it, at the back. So this one here, you can see I've used that fabric lace again. I have a little dangle of charm there, which is gorgeous, isn't it? So just attach it in the to the doily. The back here is one of my appliques. And then I have this bunch of flowers as well, the spray. It's also from for the design team package. And this is the one that I snipped off with earlier on, isn't it? It's the one with the net as well. And then in the back, I cut off a bit of that vintage one because it's got these pearls string there, and a little bit of vintage tablecloth edge. I just gathered it up, and then it's dangling at the edge. And this is a little bit of a trim, my stash, and I got wish, and that one say believe. So that was that. And then the last page at the back is just a little simple one. You can see these lace there. I kind of just folded it there at the bottom. You can see that's why you got the pleat. And then one of the daisy flowers. On top is a doll. It's all from the digital. And this is a very old vintage applique. And that is from the applique, the vintage style one. So I took a snippet of it. And then this is the wedding dress. I just tie a tiny little bow and have it, you know, just a little bit with one of these flowers again. So that is that. That's the last page. And then on the side, I attach it with this. This is like a ring, bookbinding ring. And I made a little tassel. It's got this lovely heart, Daimoji heart attachment, little pearl thingy, and there's a whole bunch of scraps really that are cut off from the laces. So I just cut off all these from this one. You can see I just cut it into about 4 strips. So they're there, and if I can pull it, I pull it to give it an even better look. And this is the wedding one. And then this here is actually from there. I just cut off a couple of strips from there. And then this is the bling mesh from my previous package. I just cut a couple of strips off again, tie it there. And then this one as well, and then some seam binding, and then a couple of dangle thing. So that is the tassel attached, and this is my mental clock shape book, and I hope you like it, and yeah, thumb up if possible, please. So I will put the link below for the Cares for You and for Sierra's channel, and then my Facebook group, Facebook page, and I will put Trace of Sparkle Digital also in the link below if you're interested for all these words. And yes, don't forget, next Sunday myself and Sarah will be doing a sale. A lot of there will be lace grab bags and applique bundles. So thank you all for watching, and I hope I'll see you on Sunday and again soon for my next project. Thank you everybody, and take care. Bye bye.